Bike World Cup in association with the official co-sponsor, Fisherman's Friend.
Welcome back to Eurosport with me, Mark Piesiegel, for the final round of the Swatch Dual World Series. Wow, what racing we've had so far here in Kaprun, in Austria. Kaprun has now been holding races for 12 years. They first started in 1988. They've held races since then. Downhill most of the time. Here is confirmation of the women's semi-final. We are about to see Lee Donovan against Helena Kurendova, Katrina Killer Miller against Helen H. Mortimer. Well, all of those riders in the top 5 this morning. And the woman we are going to watch now, #1 rider in qualifying, Lee Donovan on the right-hand side of your screen, Helena Kurendova on the left. Lee Donovan, so unfortunate last week in Bromont. She missed out on her first Dual World Series win by about a tyres with such a good race against Killer Miller. But Killer Miller, she'd been practicing her line on the bottom of the course, and she took the doubles a little bit better than Lee Donovan and just edged her on the line, and that really did deflate Donovan because she looked so good, but still second in the duel. Marvellous racing from Lee Donovan. She's had so many seconds this season. She's had 3 seconds, 2/3. She wants a win here. I'm sure she won't want to get through to face, will it be Katrina Miller or Helen Mortimer?
Okay, riders, let's set them up.
She's the first women's semi-final.
Riders ready.
Donovan on the right, Kurendova on the left. Donovan looks like she's got the edge out of the start gate over Kurendova. That's not surprising. Kurendova almost losing the bike on that berm there. Donovan not taking the jump, slowing down. That allowed Kurendova to try and get back at the American Intense rider. But Lee Donovan is so strong. She's such a classy rider, doubling up there. Great jump from Lee Donovan. Takes the tabletop in her stride. She moves through to the final. Good racing from Lee Donovan. The Intense rider will be very happy with that. She wants a win. Will she get it in that final? Who will she face? She's confirmed as the winner. Helena Kurendova will go through to the consolation final. And Lee Donovan, she's such an uprider. Let's take a look at that last jump by Lee Donovan here. Goes through the switchback moguls. Great technique there, so well balanced on the bike. Just a slight wiggle when she lands, but gets into that berm very well. Now, the second semi-final, Katrina Killer Miller against Helen Mortimer. Helen H. Mortimer. Mortimer in 9th in the Swatch Dual Series rankings. She wants to go one better than her best this season, which was 4th at Squaw Valley. She's going to have to go some to beat the Killer. The tall against the short.
Riders,
Miller on the right, Mortimer on the left.
Riders
Miller,
ready.
a fast starter, a great jump up. Can Mortimer get at her? But I don't think she does. Killer Miller takes that first berm. So important to get that line right, and they both jump there. Mortimer just catching the back wheel, but it's Killer Miller going through to the switchback moguls now. Helen Mortimer trying to come through on the inside, and she almost gets a good line there. But I think that Killer Miller has done the homework here in Kaprun, and she's going to go through to another final. My word, this woman hasn't been beaten in a Swatch Dual World Series round since round 2 last year in Nevergal. Mortimer not happy about that there, but a great cornering action here in the switchback moguls. Miller takes the jump. Helen Mortimer tries to go around the outside, and it's not as fast as she would have hoped. So, Katrina Killer Miller, can she make it a perfect season? Who knows? As we look at the men's semi-final draw, once again, Eric Carter against Cedric Gracier, Mike King against Michael Morosi. Eric Carter, the fastest qualifier, Cedric Gracier, the 5th fastest, Mike King, the 2nd, and Morosi, the 3rd. I'm confused there. But Eric Carter, already confirmed as the Swatch Dual World Series winner. He wants to win this round, though. He's won 1 round. He wants to win another. Will he get a good start over Cedric Gracier? And I think he has. He's got about half a bike length over Cedric Gracier. And he holds his line very well. They both take Gigantosaurus really well. doubling up there. Superb from Eric King, a smooth Carter. I don't think Gracia is going to get back at Eric Carter now. The Team GT rider, he will be moving through to the final. Good stuff from Eric Carter. His third final on the trot. Excellent riding for Eric Carter there. The GT rider had the edge from the start and beats Gracia into the final. So it'll be Carter against who? We're going to take a look at Gigantosaurus. That's the stutter bumps. This is Gigantosaurus. The doubles here. Carter, so smooth. And Cedric Gracia as well. But Gracia had the edge over... Sorry, Carter had the edge over Gracia. He'll be happy about this. And so will his team managers. One semi-final to go. Michael King, the second fastest qualifier, against Michael Morosi. Or should I say Mike King. Or to his friend Dave Cullinan, Mikey. Kingy, as I've said before, the 1993 downhill world champion. Currently lying in 5th spot in the men's duel. He's been second twice. Morosi has had the best result of 3rd at Mont St. Anne in round 6. He was so happy to get on the podium there.
30 seconds. 1 second.
He will win a World Cup one day, or a World Series race, I am sure. Maybe not, he won't do this year. Well, he might do this year. Who knows? I'm presupposing. I am presupposing. Can he do it in 1999? I thought he might do next year, but he might be able to now. He's got to beat this man, Mike King, to get through to the final. Kingy on the right, Morosi on the left.
Okay, riders, let's set them up.
Get that fast start.
Riders ready.
He's been working on
Watch the gate.
It seems level pegging now, but Kingy has the inside line and he takes out Morosi there. Morosi trying to jump better than Mike King, and he's still behind there. They're so close, just the tyres width apart, and Michael Morosi trying to get back, and Mike King takes him on the switchback moguls. That's a brilliant move. My word, I haven't seen that all day today, and I think Morosi is going to take it, but I'm not sure though. Did Mike King get back there? My word. That was incredible racing. I thought it was incredible with Morosi against the Moor. But that was an amazing move. And I think Mike King's got it. He has been confirmed there. Superb riding. Look at the finish here. Mike King takes that bike. Oh, 2/3 of a bike length. I thought it was closer than that, but watch this move from Morosi. Kingy takes the jumps. Morosi takes Mortimer's line through the middle and takes the lead over Mike King, but King is a big rider. He's bigger than Michael Morosi. Takes the outside line there and then sprints, power sprints to the finish line. That was amazing.
About all you could say after watching that. Those were
I'm almost out of breath here. That was great racing. Mike King, he's coming back to some serious form now. Really is. So in the final, Mike King against Eric Carter. Cedric Gracia against Michael Morosi. That is in the men's field. Oh, wait, I've forgotten what's happened in the women, but it'll be Lee Donovan against Katrina Killer Miller in the women's. Helena Curandova and Mortimer in the consolation in the women's. It's a repeat of Bromont in the women's. Carter against Kingy in the men's. Whew. I need some water. We're going to take a short break now. Join me after that.
Send me a guiding light that shines across this darkened life of my way. Some soul in me, a gift of love to me, life to live for me.
Welcome back to Eurosport for the Swatch Dual World Series, number 8 here in Kaprun in Austria. Wow, it's getting better and better. Fabulous crowd here for this racing, and they couldn't have got better. I think this tops Bromont from last week, and this is the women's 3rd and 4th place race. Helen Mortimer against Helena Kurendova. Helen Mortimer on the right-hand side of your screen.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
The line through the switchback moguls that was replicated by Morosi. But Helen Mortimer getting the edge over Helena Kurendova out of the gate. Good starting from Helen. Shame she couldn't do that against Katrina Miller in the semis, but she's got the edge now over Kurendova. Kurendova 3rd here last year. What will it be for her? I don't think it's going to be 3rd unless Mortimer messes up here in the doubles. And it looks like Kurendova trying to get back at Helen Mortimer. Helen used to be a good cross-country racer and has the legs to get over the line for 3rd spot. Good racing from her. She takes her best position of 1999 in the Swatch Dual World Series. Bronze medal position for Helen H. Mortimer.
World Series with a very nice run over Helena Kurendova.
Helen Mortimer very happy with that. Good racing from her. She's recovering from a wrist injury. Being congratulated by friend Emma. We're going to take a quick look at the start, which was where it was all confirmed. Well, it looked like it was confirmed there. She got that edge into the berm. Kurendova trying to come back. Wasn't able to do it, but Helen Mortimer, great racing from the MB UK Specialised rider. We will be having the women's final next. Katrina Killer Miller against Lee Donovan. Lee Donovan losing out last week. She was distraught about that. She still came out and got 6th in the downhill, which was an amazing ride. She was fastest in qualifying this morning. She's breezed through to her final, her 2nd final on the trot here. And what will it be against Katrina Killer Miller? Miller hasn't got the best line. Lee Donovan is as good a starter as Killer Miller. And she's bigger. Slightly more powerful.
Okay.
Maybe doesn't jump quite as well.
Okay, riders, let's set them up.
Out of the gate.
Riders
Difficult
ready.
for the Killer
Watch
to get
the gate.
back. It looks like Lee Donovan, I think, has got the edge going into that first corner. Edges out Miller there. Good riding from Lee Donovan. Can she down to the bottom? And Killer Miller jumping out there like she did in Bromont. And Lee Donovan, I think, was psyched out there. That shows you what good jumping can do. That was amazing. I thought it was on the cards. And Killer Miller has a perfect season. 7 Swatch Dual World Series races, 7 wins. And would you believe it? I think she's won the Swatch Dual World Series. Oh, my word, 350 points. Out-jumped Lee Donovan on the Gigantosaurus. And that really was on the cards. Just watch this. She was behind by about 2 meters and made it up in the air. Lee Donovan realized that Miller was coming through on the outside and just loses the bike there in the berm. That's where a lot of riders have actually lost it. And Katrina Killer Miller takes her 2nd Swatch Dual World Series. She has only ever been beaten once in a World Series race. That was in round 2 in 1998 by Tara Yanis. She didn't do round 1. She has now won 7 races in 1999. What a race. Woo. We go through it back to the top of the mountain. To the men's 3rd and 4th runoff. Cedric Gracier against Michael Morosi. Morosi on the right. Cedric Gracier on the left. Gracier has had so many 3rd positions. He's had 5 3rd positions this year. Will he get another one? Or will he be boring and get a 3rd? That'd be controversial and get a 4th.